Hey there, Jono here with another Victoria 3 Siam playthrough. So we are currently in the process of trying to pass serfdom abolished. In the last episode we ended up getting a lot done. We passed per capita taxation, we ended up fixing our credit issue, and now we've actually built up a nice amount of gold reserves, and which is and our weekly income is actually steadily increasing despite having a bureaucracy issue, but we are working on that, and we are very close to being able to move to iron frame buildings. It's been a while, it's been a long time coming, but it is going to be happening pretty soon. Fairly soon though. But first I will be building some shipyards, and then after that some government admin buildings to fix our bureaucracy shortage. And after, hopefully once we get serfdom abolished, I would like to also maybe get some health care in our society. Maybe we might start off with some charity hospitals. We'll have to see. But things are going okay right now. And another thing I would also like to do is maybe at some point get the intelligentsia in the government as well. But it's going pretty good for us right now. And let's see here, what is expensive in the government? Yeah, clippers are quite expensive in our society right now, but that is solving itself as we have just expanded our shipyards. We take a look around the world, see what's going on. Austria has a little bit of a problem, Polish uprising here, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue for them. Finland is once again having some sort of civil war, and Russia is actually directly involved in this one. America has almost completely formed itself. It's just created a little bit of border gore here. What is this, Nevada? Yeah, Nevada is just sort of stuck in limbo here for some reason. There are two people in our society that want to duel it out, and I think I would like to... we should ban dueling, actually. Does that hurt the landowners? A little bit. They're not too happy with that, but we're not suffering any major penalties with them. We have reduced the political clout of the Conservative Party, specifically the landowners, down to 25%. If we can abolish serfdom, that should even increase that even more. But yeah, we have a bit of a bureaucracy shortage, so that is something that we'd like to deal with. And we currently are with this government admin right here. You know what? I might even queue these up here as well. Get that throughput bonus. Paper is not too expensive right now. China wants to have a trade agreement. I think I might go along with that. That does help our bureaucracy slightly. I would like to, at some point, once we can get our military up, I would like to be able to start getting people to join our customs union. But we're not there. We're just not there yet. Our GDP is doing quite well. We are now 17th in the world. Our GDP per capita is very good. It's we're now a top 40 nation in GDP per capita. So things are looking pretty good for us. If we can get this law passed right here, hopefully we can get a good roll. And there we go. We've just abolished serfdom. And that is outstanding. So let's see here. Are there any laws that we want to pass right now? I'd like to fix my bureaucracy shortage in order to get, before we get a health system in place. See, we're still stuck on wealth voting. We could go to interventionalism. I might want to do that. Who opposes it? The landowners once again oppose that. But the intelligentsia and industrials and trade unions definitely support that. So that might be something we want to do. I would like to get the protected speech at some point. Can we go to... No, we can't get the protectionism just yet. But that's that'll be on the way. And proportional taxation would also be very good for us. You can see there another 22,000 per week. That would really boost our economy. Yeah, this would radicalize the rural folk. Laissez-faire would radicalize the rural folk and landowners. So I might make the bump over to interventionism first. Maybe I'll try that now. Yeah, that just made the landowners now. They are unhappy, but we've reduced their political clout so much that so despite them giving us this tax income penalties right here, that hasn't really hurt us too much. And our bureaucracy seems to have fixed itself with the help of these government admin buildings being finished. And pretty soon, very soon actually, I might make the jump over to iron frame buildings. So that might be something to consider. We're sitting in 1870 now. So we're doing okay for ourselves. And yeah, I would also like to increase the military as well. But one thing at a time. Let's see what our tech is looking like right here. We are about to get fractional distillation. And the water tube boiler is only a few weeks away as well. But after that, we'll be getting pharmaceuticals, then quinine. And that will allow us to resume our colonizing of Africa. Which right now, we just have this one tiny little place over here. This one little tiny place in South Cameroon. Okay, we've built up a nice reserve here. So it might be soon time to... see, this will cost a little bit of glass, but that will increase the amount of liquor, but reduce the amount of groceries. It does say we will make money from that, so I think I might just make that switch over. We could switch over to mechanized looms. I think I will do that. Tools are not too pricey right now, and that does increase the profitability of our textile mills. But at some point, see how expensive tools are getting a little bit pricey. Maybe we want, it does say we'll lose 20k if we do that, so that might not be the right time to do it. Okay, so our bureaucracy is looking pretty good now. If we can get interventionalism, I might make the switch over to the healthcare system and try to bump up our standard of living even more. We've got it up to 12.1. We are now 56 worldwide. We are drastically reducing the amount of radicals, as well as increasing the amount of loyalists. Our literacy rate hasn't expanded that much, but at some point, yeah, our weekly innovation is about half of what it could be, so that's something that we should be bumping up as well. There's just so much to do, but once we get the construction industry going, then we absolutely will. And it's still just, I just kind of want to finish these government admin buildings first. So let's see, if I were to do this, yeah, we would lose about 40,000 per week. Let's finish this government admin building. Then we can start building. I might make the switch to iron frame buildings after that. Let's see. How is our paper mills? Yeah, they're still not even fully employed. So they'll become more employed the more paper is needed. Should we do this? I mean, we don't really... I mean, iron is once again extremely expensive. I could reduce the amount of iron that we're using by increasing our tool production here by using steel tools. It might be time to do that, actually. Iron is getting quite pricey. Steel, how is our steel mill looking, by the way? It's not even fully employed. Oh, that's unfortunate. So, interventionism has been decreased by 15%. It is now sitting at 4.7. I might just stick with it for now. But why don't I try this? I think I'm going to go to steel tools. And let's see. Yeah, iron is now extremely cheap. And now we just have, we just increased the amount that we need for steel. So I might also bump up to iron for, I think I might do it. I'm going to bump up to iron frame buildings. And that will increase the amount of iron that we're going to need for sure. So that is increased like crazy. And now I'm going to just bump up coal, steel, and iron. That is what we need right now. We're still making positive though. That's good. But we need more steel. And we need more iron. Let's see here. Yeah, I might get more iron too. I might max this out. Just gonna pause this real quick. Bump these up as well. Let's just get these ones that were already in progress. Okay, so we're doing okay right now. We do have a massive shortage of steel, but that's okay. That will fix itself over time. Let's see, I will probably... see, how much longer... how much will this take? This will take 33 months. I am actually going to cancel quinine and prioritize the Bessemer process. That will increase our steel production. And I will just re-add that to the queue behind the Bessemer process. We're almost done the pharmaceuticals anyway, so we'll just let that finish. At some point, it might be profitable, or it might be a good idea to remove some of our consumption taxes. But we've built ourselves a nice little reserve, so that this isn't really an issue. We can't afford that. So we'll just have to... there was a little bit of an earthquake, I think, or a volcanic explosion in Siamese, Cambodia. That has added a little bit of devastation, but we do have plenty of money. We can afford that. That's only going to hurt us for 2 years. So yeah, not really much of an issue at all. Bumping those things up. That has just created a massive need for iron and steel, but we are making steps towards that. Coal is also something that we want to work on. But pretty soon, I believe... do we... oh, we do have the water tube boiler now. Okay, so now we can actually bump things up here. Okay, we are going to increase this. So now we are getting much more coal. And we will also do it here as well. So now we are producing much more iron. That has helped our economy even more. Wonderful. And at a certain point, it might be time to just increase our construction sector even more. Yeah, our GDP just shot up even more there. We are now 31st in GDP per capita. That seemed to be the right time to do it. In terms of iron frame buildings, I mean. We could trade for things. I might do that with the steel just for now. And there are no available options for some reason. Interesting. Am I the only one who's using steel? That can't be right. We have lots of infrastructure. That's good, so we're not going to have any issues there. Transportation is a little bit expensive, but it's not crazy. We might need to queue up another engine, but first we need to make steel less expensive. That's why this is... The cost of obtaining steel far outweighs the price of engines. You know, since we are making good money now, it might be time also to increase our military. But first, I kind of want to get our construction going. Okay, so these steel mills are being finished in our capital. See, how are tools? Tools are a little pricey, but you know, that's hardly just 10. Yeah, I think I'll just go with that. No, it says that we'll lose money by doing that. Okay, you know, I'll just stick for that for now. That's fine. Okay, so we seem to have solved our... Okay, yeah. Interventionism has been poorly debated. So I think it's time to cancel this for now. Let's see, is there anything else that we want to pass? I think it might be a good time to go for charity hospitals. The industrialists don't like it, but they've had their way pretty much the entire time so far, so I think they can just deal with that for now. It'll be good to just... It will increase the clout of the monks, but, you know, it's just a good thing to do, I think. Police brutality? Oh no. That's not a big deal. I will just accept that for now, and then, you know, I'll just redo that. That's okay. We are, you know, we're still losing radicals. Radicals are not an issue. So since we're making good money right now, despite having some shortages, I might just bump this up a little bit, see what that does. We're going to just increase our construction sector even more. Let's see how our tools are doing. Tools are getting a little bit pricey. We are almost getting pharmaceuticals now. Oh, Russia is now at war with someone. They're at war with Brunei. Oh no! They want to puppet Brunei? Oh dear. Okay. Well, maybe that's how we become recognized at some point. It says food industries are now short. You're right. Yeah, they're short of iron as well. I will also increase the condensing engine pump over here in this iron mine. I haven't done that yet. So coal and tools are now becoming a little bit of a concern. Maybe I bump this up to level 5. We'll probably queue that up at some point too. And before we increase our military, we'll definitely have to build some arms industries. I feel like that's been on there for like 20 years at this point. We just haven't really gone around to building it. Our investment pool seems to have taken a hit now. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people actually being able to invest in our construction sector. So once this runs out, this will hurt us even more up here. So that might be something to look out for. But for now, it's not really an issue. We'll probably have to pass a few more laws. We take a look at our population. Laborers have now well passed the peasants, but we still have slaves. We gotta deal with that. I cannot believe we still have that. There is still no movement to get rid of this. Maybe once we put the intelligentsia in there, we'll be able to get rid of it, but we gotta get rid of slavery. So once we can reduce the cost of iron and coal, that will make our steel mills even more productive. We now have pharmaceuticals. We will let people celebrate. People in Bangkok will become even more loyal. Russia's in another war now. They're just going to puppet everyone around here, aren't they? Oh no, they're colonizing this area, that's why. Yeah, Brunei is losing to Russia now. That's too bad. We were too slow getting to it. Our GDP has just gone up so rapidly, though. We were up to 15th worldwide. You just see a big jump there. Our standard of living is doing all right. At 12.5, we're now in the top 50 world rank. Our literacy rate has seemed to have stalled, though. Well, we haven't really been building any universities. Yeah, I'll take it from the tax funds. People are concerned about where how we'll be able to afford this new institution, but we're making decent money anyway, so I will take the 20% bonus to enacting charity hospitals. We're now building iron mines, which is excellent. We should be building some, maybe we might want to build some coal mines as well. Ooh. Our infrastructure is running out here, so we will probably want to... We'll want to add some railways to this. Why? That's weird. Why doesn't it... doesn't show up here, but if I click on it, I can do it. That's bizarre. How is our motor industry doing? Okay, so we've solved our motor... by reducing the cost of steel, our motor industries are now profitable again. We now have hydraulic cranes. But things are looking pretty good. It's been a pretty eventful episode so far. At a certain point, once we start to run out of... we have maxed out our coal mines, and we soon max out our iron mines, we might want to look to expand into our vassals' territories. Which will add, you know, hopefully, you know, the Great Qing doesn't get involved with that. How is our armed forces? They're still happy. We'll let them protest. Yeah. Let's see, how are we doing here? See, our construction now is focused on iron. Coal will be after that. And after that, we might want to bump up the tooling workshops. Actually, we'll also want to bump up the railways. And since we're going to be building more railways, we probably want to get another motor industry, or maybe not, actually. Well, we'll see. What are we short on now? We're short on artillery. That's not really a concern. Russia is going off. Russia's invading Siam now? My goodness. Okay, Russia's going to be the people. We'll probably have to fight Russia at some point. I wonder if I can get an alliance with somebody. Yeah. We might have to somehow get an alliance with someone if we're going to get into a fight with Russia. But our military is still nowhere near ready for something like that. See, do we have... Yeah, our infrastructure here is soon going to be a bit of an issue. So once these iron mines are built in Laos, I will bump up the railways. In fact, I might just do that right now. Like so. We'll just do that. We'll have them lined up like so. Our GDP is just looking really nice. Compared to Russia. Oh, Russia's GDP is #1 worldwide. That's surprising. Oh no, that was China's I was clicking on. Never mind. That's only because of their population. Great Britain is doing pretty well. France and Great Britain, Great Britain is actually catching up to the Great Qing here. And we will soon... There's a good chance we will soon crack the top 10. We just have to pass the Ottomans. Okay, so hopefully we get a good roll here for charity hospitals. And how much longer it's for that flood relief? That wasn't a volcano, it was a flood. My bad. So yeah, we have 15 months for that. Ouch. Minus 30% chance or minus 20% chance? Alright, well that really hurts charity hospitals. What is our construction? So we're now building the railways in Laos. Because our infrastructure, we have a bit of an infrastructure shortage. So we should solve that. There's also not a lot of people living there. So, yeah, we might want to deal with our vassals here at some point. I don't believe we need to have bad relations with them. Yeah, we can still annex them despite being amicable. So that's nice. So once we build these railways, and we might want to bump up our motor industries. We'll see how that looks. We also kind of need to get tools going again. How is our tools? Tools aren't too expensive. They're not as bad as I thought they would be. But wood is looking rather pricey, so we might want to get our logging camps up and running. But I think making the switch to iron frame buildings was the right call for us. And once we can get proportional taxation or something, or you know, just keep improving our economy, like another 35,000, we'll be able to really not only increase our construction, but we'll be able to increase our military as well. And even expand it, which I do plan on doing. But you know what? I think I might put a pause in here or a cut in here for now. This has been a pretty eventful episode. And if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and comment if you so would like. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care.